how to get more business from existing clients. I'm going to give you 3 specific steps on what you need to do. As entrepreneurs and business owners, we know that if we have a clear plan, anything becomes possible. And if you can have a clear plan, a clear process to create that plan, and a way to create clarity with your partner or spouse, you can drive to amazing heights. Okay, so if you're currently working with people and you're like, like these people, things are going our direction, I'd like to figure out how can we do more of it. Right on, good for you. So the very first step in getting more business from the people you're currently working with is to do an amazing job. I know this sounds silly, but my goodness, people so often forget that if you can really just meet people where they're at and knock their socks off and really do a great job. And in some cases, maybe it says, yeah, we could do this, but I don't think you need it. But the first thing is whatever you're doing for them, do exceptionally well. Now, the second step then is going to be curious. And what I mean by this is as you're working with them, really try and understand what are their objectives, what are their goals. Look at how they're doing things currently. In some cases, this may actually cost you a little bit of business in the short run, but it'll provide a much longer business or much more business in the long run because you say, look, I don't know that you need the full huge package A, but if you keep with package B, then maybe you could expand into some of these other pieces. That's going to help you get where you want to be. So as you do this, as you're helping them, be curious and then really listen. Listen for what their outcomes are. Ask a lot of questions. Be curious on where they're going and what are the challenges they're having. And as that comes along, start to think about what are the areas that I can help supply those. How can I supply a solution for them? How can you provide a solution that is just as solid as the initial work that you're already doing? And then the last thing, and this is one that most people forget about, it's crazy, is ask for referrals. If you have great clients that you're doing wonderful work for and they love you and they're raving fans, one of the best things you can possibly do is say, hey, do you know, is there anybody else out there that I could help, that you think it might be a good fit, that shares your values, would be a fit for how I work and how we work together? These 3 things are ways that I've built my business, and I've built over $1 million annual practices. This is something that if you stay focused on, doing amazing work, listening and being curious to help them solve better problems, and ask referrals, anything is possible. So if you found any value in this, hey, check out some of the other videos on our site, on the channel. Subscribe to the channel, and you're always welcome to go to aspiringsolopreneur.com. If you've got questions, we've got a full course here as well on how best to start your own practice. Keep smiling.